Charles Robinson reported that the Miami Dolphins are at the front of the pack with interest to trade for Deshaun Watson, despite the fact the Texans are still asking for 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks, and Deshaun has 22 open silver cases and 10 open criminal cases for sexual assault. Now, Adam Beasley, who's been covering the Dolphins for years, goes on to confirm the report and also added this nugget that, well, even if Deshaun Watson was to be acquired via trade, doesn't mean the Miami Dolphins would be moving on from Tua. I think that's probably a little bit hyperbole, maybe a guy who's been close with the team for years looking out for the situation. In case the trade doesn't go down, they can go back and tell Tua, like, nah, there's much to do about nothing. Well, how would these two teams get comfortable? Mostly the Miami Dolphins with the open cases out there. You got to look at connections in the NFL. You got Nick Caserio, Jack Easterby, very familiar with Brian Flores, George Godsey, and the guys down there in Miami from their times together with the New England Patriots. And it's not just the connections there for the front office and the coaches. Deshaun's also got connections down there in Miami. Will Fuller's down there, Bernardrick McKinney, Christian Wilkins, who we played at Clemson with, Brennan Scarlett. And even though I don't know if he's got connections with these guys, but Xavier Howard and Jalen Waddle, both of those guys are from Houston. They probably cross paths along the way. So he's walking into a welcome environment for a new start. That being said, I don't know if I'm buying that Tua's not a part of the trade and that everything's okie dokie with Xavier Howard. Listen, I think probably behind the scenes, just reading the tea leaves, when they worked out something for Xavier Howard's contract this year to give him more pay this season for Byron Jones, I don't think that fixed the contract situation for Xavier Howard. He's already come out and said that him and his agent will look to rectify the situation at the end of the year. Texans trade Deshaun to the Miami Dolphins. That gets $40 million off the books. They can pay Xavier Howard, who's only 28 years old, turned that last month, in the prime of his career, one of the top cornerbacks at a position of need. And Tua, I don't think he's off the table. You look at Tua, if he goes back and there's a battle between Tua and Davis Mills, you expect Tua to win. But whoever wins the battle there, then you trade the other one off to get extra picks on top of the picks that you get back from the Deshaun Watson trade. I don't think if this trade goes down, I don't believe we see 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks while these cases are all still open and on the table. If the Texans are motivated to move them and the Dolphins are motivated to get them in the house before the season, I think we see one, if not both, Xavier Howard and Tua, part of this package to limit the first-round picks that have to go back in exchange. Even if Xavier and Tua's in the package, there would still have to be at least 1, if not more, first-round picks, but it would limit that from 3 firsts and 2 seconds. I think a deal could get struck, but it would have to be centered around those pieces, either Xavier Howard or Tua, if not both. And another guy Houston should bring in just as a throw-in piece is Trill Williams. The dude's name is Trill. He belongs in Houston. All right, for more information like this, go to drroto.com. Use my special discount, Fantasy, for a 10% discount right now. And if you're a Major League Baseball fan, check out our brand new DFS Optimizer. That's going to do it. Till next time, Braddock's Breakdowns.
Thanks for stopping by the office. Get your fantasy prescription by subscribing to the channel and checking out drroto.com. And until the next visit, be well